Sainsburys' finest solar-powered Christmas lights. Well, are they Christmas lights? Summer lights might be a better description because there's not going to be that much sunshine at Christmas unless you live in certain countries like Australia. But here, no. Sainsburys is a posh shop. It's a supermarket. In the UK, it's supposedly one of the posher ones. Complete with security guards who wait for you to come out the packet of socks you've bought that clearly have no radar tag in them at all, and then set the alarm off so they can have a wee look in your bags. Fuck you, Sainsburys. Anyway, nonetheless, despite the fact they seem to think I'm a shoplifter, let's take a look inside this, which I did pay for. Just saying. Okay. First thing to note is that it has an amorphous silicon solar panel. Let's get the, hold on. I know people like this. I'm not sure why, but the film is now off. It's revealing very shiny glass. I like amorphous silicon panels. The glass makes them very resilient to the weather. It makes them very easy to seal, although having said that, I'm not sure how well sealed it is around the side of this. It's one of these things that, you could add a little bit of sealing yourself just for extra effect. Oh, look at that. Lovely fitting on the ceiling. Oh, look at that beard. It's like a moon with the beard eclipsing it. So this is one of these classic ones. The LEDs are just the heat shrink type LEDs. And it's got, I'll put this down so they actually light. It's got on where the light's static. It's got off and it's got the flashing mode, which is, well, some people may like it. I'm not so convinced myself. Let's pop it open, but to be honest, the very fact they flashed means I kind of know what's in here. A little 8-pin chip, or it might even be a cob chip on board, but I'm guessing it's going to be a very standard 8-pin chip that's used in many of these sets of lights. The question is it going to be nickel metal hydride cells? What does it say on this? Oh, one nickel metal hydride cell, 600 milliamp hour. Okay. Gloves are still on, and it's not because it's a dangerous thing, it's because a little bit of a skin problem due to heat-related issues at work, just overheating, and yeah, things flared up. It'll be back to normal soon. So what do we have? We have a 600 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride cell. Let's pop that out. Yeah, 600 milliamp hour. It's fine, it's not super generous, but it's okay. This little circuit board is heat staked in. It's not just heat staked in, the switch is also heat staked in, but I can see the telltale signs of that little 8-pin chip. Right, let's just burst it. Hold on, I'm going to put in a special bursting blade. Where is my bursting blade? Screwdriver. Bursting blade, which happens to be the flat tip, which also doubles up as a micro crowbar for electronic devices. So off comes that. Oh, maybe not. Off comes that, and it's off, revealing very little. Very little indeed is that circuit. Hold on, let's zoom down on it. Let's focus on it. I could actually bring this further up, couldn't I? Though I don't know if there's an awful much point in that. Right, one moment please. I'm just going to see if I can read the number off this. And it appears the chip is a YX8615C, which is compatible with the older 8615B, or is it just a different manufacturing source? And this is fundamentally all you get. You get the chip, you get a 47 microhenry inductor for boosting the voltage up, you get a diode, and that is your whack. The diode is for charging the battery. So it's very much a standalone circuit arrangement. It's a very common circuit arrangement. These chips are often found in these strings of lights with that static and flashing function, and unfortunately there's not really, you can find data sheet on the 8615B, and it's worth taking a look at. That's the YX8615B. But I'm sure I've looked at that before. I've seen these chips also used in car fake solar burglar alarms for flashing LED, just where that flashing option was just enabled continuously. But there we go, that's fundamentally it. It's not that exciting inside, it's really down to the absolute minimum components. Inductor for boosting the voltage, diode for charging the battery, and then the chip for doing everything else, detecting dusk, and then either switching it on, or depending on the position of this switch here, switching it to the flashing mode. So there we go. Pretty neat little chips, but it kind of makes the circuitry kind of basic and sort of uninteresting, although, well, it does its job, and I suppose that's all that's really needed